time it is. Hey, so you know what time it is. Jelous Jjk. Jelous Jjk. I'm going to be doing Toji next, so don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Get into it, shall we? You're talking, oh, my kitty. You're talking to an old, you know, schoolmate or whatever, an old friend, you know, as per usual. And he's watching the whole thing, right? He's watching the whole thing from afar, arms crossed, leaning up against the building, just watching, observing, fucking pissed off. And then you know what? He gets tired of it. So you know what he does? He walks up to him. While he walks up to him, he pulls one of these. And the guy's just like, oh, like, shit, like, that's her man. Well, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And he's like, does he need money? I know there's a homeless shelter down the way, sir, but you can't be talking to my girlfriend. So you're automatically embarrassed because why are you calling this man homeless? So then, you know, he's like, have a great day, bum. And then you guys walk away. He pulls you to the car. Y'all drive home. He's not actually signing this sign. What are you doing talking to him? Why are you talking to him? Why aren't you talking to anybody but me? You should only be talking to somebody but me. No. When we get home, it's gonna be a problem. We'll use that technique on me. You gonna use that goddamn technique? Y'all get home, right? As soon as y'all walk in through that goddamn door and that goddamn condo and that goddamn high rise, he's gonna pick you up by the back of your thighs, right? He's gonna carry you. And that man got strength. Let me tell you something. He might be a little lanky and tall, but he got strength. He got some strength. I should know. Don't tell Sukuna. Carries you to the bed. Cool, right? Cool. While he's taking off his clothes, he's like, I just can't believe you fucking did this to me. I can't believe you talked to another guy. Like, what is your problem? What's wrong with you? It's like, no, we're going to figure this shit out right now. We're going to get this shit straight right now. On your knees. So then you hesitate, right? You're like, come on, babe. Like, seriously, I got a pot roast. I got a pot roast waiting for me. He said, I ain't gonna repeat myself. Get on the knees. No. The way he said it was very gentle but dominant. Very authoritative. Fuck it. He you know what I'm saying? He got that shit in his tone. You know what I'm saying? He got that shit in the bed. Okay. Authoritative. There we go. You get on your knees, right? And then he pulls out what the heck? He pulls out a blindfold, his blindfold, and he bends down to eye level and then gets behind you and then ties your hands with his blindfold. And then you're like, babe, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? He's gonna be like, this is for your own good. Just listen. You ain't gotta use your hands. Just open your throat. Open your throat and breathe through your nose. Just open your throat and breathe through your nose. It'll be okay. He said, he's gonna be like, I need to set you up somehow, and it's the only way I know how. Oh shit, I'm sweating, y'all. I'm sweating, goddamn. I'm talking about he got both hands on the head. It's man. And then once he's finished, and you you're like choking a little bit, you're gagging. He's like, nah, swallow it. He grips the back of your hair, and then you swallow. And then after y'all are done, he wipes your mouth. He cleans you up, and he gives you $50,000 to spend for yourself. And he kisses you on the lips and tells you how much he loves you and to never do that again, or it'll be worse. And yeah. You know, this made me, you know what I'm saying? This made me see Gojo in a different light. But yes. Jelous Jjk, guys, Jelous Jjk. A lot of people have been requesting this, and you know what? Well, yes. Y'all were requesting this a bit more than, like, you know, Gojo and everything. Like, Gato, this one was surprising me, but I'm gonna give y'all what y'all need. I'm gonna give y'all what you want. Big mama got you. Y'all are having a great date, right? Y'all are sitting down, eating some deli sandwiches, having a great time. Tranquility, peaceful, by the ocean line. Y'all live in a beach house, by the way. Yes. While y'all are eating, though, some big bad badly built refrigerator just decided to step in front of y'all, and he's looking up and down at you, just me. So then Gato's like, he's like, sir, can I help you? Mind you, mid bite of the sandwich, he's like, good job. It's a fine thing right there. He's like, I know. And then he starts pulling up his hair. Baby, you know, baby, like, let's go. Let's just, no. Like, I just want to talk to him. And the guy's like kind of backing up a little bit. He's like, nah, don't run. Mind you, Gato can run, y'all. Gato can run. So he takes the wine bottle while the guy's running. He's in like range. He chucks the wine bottle, hits him in the back of the head, right? This is so unnecessary. This is so unnecessary, y'all. So you're just sitting there like, oh my God, man. So he's like, all right, let's go home. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to, it's gonna be me and you. I ain't got time for that. Me and you. So do you want twins? You want triplets? Y'all get in the house, right? Before you can even get in the kitchen, dude, before you can even step foot, like, to get just to sit your shit down, he pins you against the countertop. Oh yeah, he pins you real hard. And he starts kissing and nipping on your neck, sucking on your tongue, biting on your lip a little bit, licking on. He licks a long trail up your neck, up to your ear, then nibbles on your earlobe. Ooh, you can nibble on something else. You're like panting, you're whimpering. Oh, get off, stop. Like, you know, we can do this in the bed. He's like, no, I can't. I need you right now. Why right now? People got me fucked up. You're my girlfriend. You're my girlfriend. Nobody can have you but me. I'm gonna have this pussy with me. Yeah! I'm getting a little red. I'm blushing a little bit. I'm blushing a little bit. So then he takes your leg, he hooks it around his hip, and then he grabs your other leg, he lifts you on the counter, sets you on the counter, boom. He grips your ass and pushes you towards him more. And then you take his hair down. It falls all on his face. All on that beautiful face. You guys just start tonguing it down. I'm talking about, right? So then he takes the crotch part of your panty and pulls it to the side along with your underwear. Well, he grips a bit of coochie hair when he does it, okay? Because you know what I'm saying? The fingers grab, okay. He grabbed a bit of the coochie hair. Anyway, it's over to the side, right? So then while he's holding it, he's pulling down his sweatpants. Happy trail, just big, thick, dark. I'm talking big, thick, dark, happy. I'm talking the biggest, thickest, darkest happy trail you ever seen in your motherfucking life. And then you start seeing the veins. And then, before you know it, it pops. Boing. It boings, right? And then he rubs the tip up and down your slit, right? And you're moaning. You're just like, please, just like put it in. He's like, baby, I got you, right? I got you. Not another word. He thrust in. Ooh! And I'm talking about he's holding you. It's kind of intimate a little bit, but he's holding you like in his arms like this. And you're like gripping the back of his neck and he's going... I'm talking, ooh! And he's growling a little bit, grunting. He's groaning, ooh, child. And he's like, that's it, sweet girl. That's it. Just take it. That's my good girl. That's my good girl, right? Kato. And then, you know, one more thrust, he finishes. He holds you there for a good 30 seconds, panting, twitching his hips, just twitching his hips, right? And you finish, of course, with him, right? Because he helps you. Right? And then after y'all are finished, you're about to get off the counter, but he stops you. He gets a nice warm cloth from the sink. Not from the sink, but from the closet. And then to the sink, he rinses it with some warm water. He starts wiping you down, right? And then later, he makes you your favorite meal ever. And then lays you on the bed. And then he tells you how much he loves you. And how he's never gonna let anybody disrespect you like that. Not in front of him. And then he pulls out a fat ass blunt. And I think I did this with Choso too, but he would definitely smoke blunts too. He pulls out a fat ass blunt and he offers you it. You take a puff. But when he takes a puff of his, he blows the smoke into your mouth. And he's like, inhale, swallow. And you do exactly that. And he kisses you on the lips and tells you he loves you. And then y'all end the night off just like that. There you guys go. Oh my god, y'all. I can't, like, that shit was good as fuck. Like, ugh. Okay, guys. See y'all later. Guys, Jelous Jjk. He is our last male contender on the Jelous series of JJK on this account. So, yay to that. And we will be starting with the girls. Probably tomorrow. We're starting with Yuki. We'll be starting with Yuki, Shoko, and Urahime. So yes, you and Ryu are at home. You guys are both sitting on the couch. You're sitting on his lap. He's rubbing your thighs while y'all watch a movie. And y'all get a knock. And it's mostly from DoorDash because he ordered DoorDash. His hair is down, mind you. It's not combed up. It's down. It has no significance. I just feel like he looks really fine with his hair down. Anyway, his hair down and he goes and answers the door. And you get a little excited because your food's there. So you you kind of just like, you can't just hit him. You just kind of move, bitch. You just kind of like hit him with, and you get in front of him and you grab the bag. And he's like, you're like, thank you, sir. And the guy looks at you and he's like, God damn. Hey. Then Rio's like, right, like, who are you talking to? The guy's like, oh shit, my fault. Yeah, it is your fault. Here. He throws the money at him and he slams the door in his face. So then you like go in the kitchen. You don't think twice about it because, again, food. You're worried about your food, right? You want that wing stop. You want them wings. So then you don't hear Ryu for like a good minute, and you're just like you're sucking the bones off, like you sucking the meat off the bones, like you just tearing. You're over here drinking your soda, right? And then he comes up behind you and he wraps his arms around your waist and holds you really tight, and he just starts kissing your neck, like really. You're like, whoa, what's wrong? Mind you, ranch is on the side of your mouth. And then he turns you around, he does this with the ranch and then licks the ranch. You're like, God damn, what's going on with you? What's going on here? So that guy's gotten into me. Pause. Like, what do you mean the guy's gotten into you? Like, what's going on? So like he's just like, I don't like when other people look at you like that. I don't like when they look at someone who belongs to me. Like, that's not how shit goes over here. So let me just prove my point by doing this. He puts his tongue in your mouth and he starts swirling that man. Mind you, all he's tasting is buffalo, but he loves it. And then he turns you back around. And he bends you over the counter. Whilst he bends you over the counter, all you hear is his buckle being unbelt. Buckle being unbelt? His belt being unbuckled? His belt being unbuckled. What is going on with me? His belt being unbuckled, right. And then he smacks you like one good time on the ass, like really rough and hard. And then he takes your pants and shoves them down to your ankles. Not even, you know what I'm saying, not even a rough. He says, place your hands firmly on the table and just and he's... Just like I told you, he's hitting it. I'm telling you, he's hitting it. And I feel like he's a whimperer a little bit and a grunter. So he's doing both. You're going crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he's like, that's it. That's my girl. That's it. Oh, yes. Oh, girl. Shit, I might have to. Anyway. So yes, he does that. And then after y'all are finished or whatever, he rubs your sides. He just holds himself there for a little bit. His hips are twitching. He holds you there. He rubs up and down your spine. He gives you kisses all along your back and stuff, telling you how good you did for him. And then he wipes you down, of course, because all the JJK men give aftercare. Duh. And then he feeds you a wing. He feeds you a couple of wings, actually. And then he kisses you on the lips really nice and slow. And you hold the back of his neck and you kiss him back. And it's quite beautiful. Just wing sauce and buffalo and ranch just everywhere. Okay, y'all. Okay. See you guys. Bye. Jelous Jjk. Jelous Jjk. Okay, I'm gonna get to it. Jelous Jjk, y'all. Y'all strolling at the park, taking a nice stroll, watching the geese, feeding the ducks and shit. He's sucking on a lollipop, you know what I'm saying? He got that thing in his mouth like 24/7, so we're definitely going to incorporate it in this story. As y'all are walking, a guy bumps into you. He's like, I'm so sorry, gorgeous. Kusakabe steps in front. He's like, who's gorgeous? And the guy's like, oh, I didn't know y'all were together. He says, so you didn't see two people walking together and think, oh, they might be a couple? Guy's like, no, man, I'm sorry. You know, he starts to backpedal. And so then Kusakabe like shifts the lollipop over to the other side of his mouth. And he looks the guy up and down. He's like, all right, man, have a good day. Bye. Continue walking. So the guy continues walking. So then Kusakabe, he's kind of like in a weird mood the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're cooking. He's like not really talking to you. He seems upset, right? That's not really like him to do that. I mean, yes, he's quiet, but it's not like he doesn't just not talk to you. So then you finally go over to him. He's in the room. You finally go over to him and you're like, hey, babe, what's wrong? And he's like, nothing. He's like, really dismissive. And then you're like, nah, bullshit. What's wrong? So he undoes another lollipop and he starts to suck on it. And then he shifts his hands to your hips and he pulls you to him. You're like, baby, stop. Baby, stop. Like, wait, like, stop. Like, what's got to do? Like, stop. I'm so sorry, guys. I just be loud as fuck. Loud as fuck. Anywho, pulls you over to him. And then he takes the lollipop and he says, open. You open your mouth and you suck on the lollipop and then you give it back to him. And then he's like, Sorry, y'all. I just be yelling y'all's ear. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I just get hyped because of it. Stop. Y'all stop, please. So then, oh God, sorry, that was a booger. So then he starts to kiss you and stuff and y'all are making out. It's really deep and slow, like just really unrushed, you know what I'm saying? And then he takes his hands and he dips them in the back of your pants and grips your ass real tight, and he's like groaning against your lips when he's gripping that. Hey! So then you wrap your arms around his neck and he automatically bends down and picks you up underneath like the back of your thighs, and then he kind of like he doesn't like forcefully drop you like Sukuna would. Like he don't like boom, but he kind of like just lightly drops you in the bed. And he spreads your legs and he starts taking off his shirt. And they're like, oh my God, like what's going on? He said, remember that guy at the park? Like, yeah, I'm still thinking about it. I need to get my mind off something. I need to get my mind off of it. I just need to taste you. I just need to get a taste. I just need to get a taste of my baby. So you spread your legs more at that. And he grips the inside of your thighs and spreads them a bit more. And then he takes your drawers and like slides them down while making like eye contact with you. Shits in the lollipop in the other side of his mouth. And then he gives you the lollipop. He starts eating the poochie. I'm talking about he's going dumb. He lets us go really dumb, right? And you're gripping the sheets. You still have the lollipop in your mouth, and you're gripping his shoulders. You're gripping the sheets in the shoulders. And then finally, after you're done, after he finishes you off, he takes the lollipop, puts it back in his mouth, and then he gives your poochie a kiss, and y'all get in the shower and y'all wash up and stuff, and y'all go to sleep. He tells you how much of a good girl you were, how much he appreciates you, how much he loves you, and that he's never leaving you. You're never leaving him. So yeah. I like this one a lot. Alright guys, I'm out. Thank you. Jelous Jjk, as requested. I got you guys. You know, I feel like he's seen as shy a little bit too much. I feel like he got some, you know what I'm saying? He got some shit in there, okay? Jjk, he is hold on, my cat. Hey guys, there's my cat, guys. There's my cat. Anyway, speaking of cats, mine's throbbing a little bit. Anyways, there's another hero there. Jjk isn't as shy as people say, right? I feel like he definitely got some shit in there. I feel like, you know, he's just seen as shy because he don't really talk. He's kind of to himself in the dark. You know what I'm saying? As his character. But let him see you with another man. Oh, baby. You can forget about walking straight for a week. I'm not gonna lie. You can forget about walking straight for a week, guys. So, let's plan this shit out. You guys have been going good for a couple months, you know what I'm saying? Y'all about to celebrate y'all 1-year anniversary. Everything's been going good. And he's gotten really attached really quick. But he's a good man, Savannah. Anyways, he sees you talking to an old friend, you know, as it was. And after you're done talking, you don't see him. So you get a little nervous because where's Jjk, right? You're walking around the store, you can't find him. You go outside in the parking lot, can't find him. Until you spot him in the car sitting there just staring at you. I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about he's pissed. So you get in the car. Hey babe, what's wrong? Nothing. Hey babe, what's going on? Why didn't you wait for me? It seemed like you were enjoying your conversation. I just want to sit in here while you were talking to another man. It wasn't like that though. It quite literally was. So then you guys get in a little argument and he's like, you know, babe, fine. We just gonna go home. We just gonna go home, we gonna decompress, right? Way he said it though, you didn't like it. Because he don't talk to you like that. He's usually, you know what I'm saying? He's usually the one whimpering. He's usually the one wanting praise. You're starting to see a little oomph in this nigga, okay? White knuckling it down the road, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of JJK men would, but he's not white knuckling it down the road. You finally get to y'all's apartment, right? As soon as y'all get to the apartment, he pins you up against the wall, right? He growls. I'm talking about he's growling in your ear. If you ever talk to another motherfucker like that again, it's going to be a goddamn problem. Oh, it's going to be a problem. Hey, I actually might want those problems. I'm getting a little red, guys. She's purring. So you kind of turn on, you a little, you know what I'm saying? You a little wet. Who wouldn't be? He throws you over his shoulder and he carries you to the bed. He rips your shirt off. I'm talking about he's just trying to get that bitch off. He's trying to get all the clothes off. He's rushing, right? And there's a belt. Now, y'all, please, just listen. Y'all, you've used that belt on him before, okay? Because he, you know what I'm saying, he likes a little spanking here and there. The roles are reversed. He's spanking you with that leather. He's spanking you with that leather. And, oh, God, yes. He's spanking you, you know what I'm saying? After you start crying, he stops. And it's not crying because it's like, you know, you want it to stop or it's like too painful. It's because this is something new. This is something new that you didn't know you needed. So he soothes your backside, your ass. He soothes your ass. And then you know what? He kisses both cheek. He tells you how sorry he is. But just like I said with Nanami, he would definitely be like, this was necessary. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot talk today. This was necessary, right? So then he just leaves you in doggy style. And you hear them sweatpants come off. Like them sweatpants just come off. And he takes that same belt and he ties it around your mouth. This was a little I know y'all freaky asses. I know y'all freaky asses still gonna like this shit. I do too. Why would I not be saying it? I'm talking about he's giving some of the meanest back shots. Y'all have never done back shots before, but these back shots are making your ass ripple. They're making your ass ripple and your body jiggle, bitch. Ooh! He's still whimpering while he's hitting it from the back. He's still whimpering. He's still in there. He's still in. My baby Choso is still in there. And he's whimpering. He's getting on. Like, I'm talking about he's in his element. He's never been this dominant before, right? He like this shit. He's growling a little bit. He's holding you by the hips and he's just pounding your shit, just going crazy. You're crying in the pillow and he's just telling you to take it. You got it. It's gonna be okay, baby. You know, just saying, it'll be over soon. Oh, God, yes. And then after it's all finished, he, of course, gives you some great aftercare. And then you guys light up 2 blunts. Actually, no. Y'all smoke the same blunt. And then y'all eat good food. Y'all DoorDash. And he goes back to whimpering. He goes back to his submissive side. He's like, Jesus Christ. He goes back to, you know what I'm saying, regular Choso. The one that's usually not. My cat's using litter. But yeah. I'm gonna need that. Jelous Jjk, you guys. Jelous Jjk. I have been wanting to do this for so long. I don't know why, but I've always had a thought for this. Once we're just gonna get into it. Y'all are at a business dinner. You guys are talking to some clients. Everything is great. I always say that, but everything is great. Y'all are eating a fat ass steak. Like, everything's fine. She's rubbing your thigh under the table, and y'all are just casually talking with your peoples. Like, everything's going good, right? And then one of the clients starts to get a little bold. Start to look at you a little bit. Not like a casual glance. It's more like one filled with need and lust. Yes. She notices immediately, and he says, eyes up here. Speak to me. Why are you looking at her for? And it's kind of like, but he's being dead ass serious. So he pops a cigarette in his mouth and he's smoking. Even though you're not supposed to be smoking in the restaurant, he doesn't care. Who's going to stop him, right? You know what I'm saying? After that, the conversation continues and then dinner's over. You guys get up ready to leave. She gives you his jacket because it's cold outside. And then the guy's like, oh, I can't wait for our next meeting. She was like, next meeting? I'm no longer representing you as my client. You're done. Have a good day. So you're like, oh, that's my man. Like, that's my man. That's the city. Like, right? And, you guys go home. As soon as y'all get home, mind you, he's rubbing on the thigh. He's gripping your thigh in the car like he's ready to go. As soon as y'all get home, y'all get in the bedroom. He starts kissing you. You start taking off his shirt. You're unbuttoning it real fast. He's pulling down your dress. He's fumbling on the zipper in the back of your... At this point, he just rips it off because he can pay for a new one. He tells you that. I can pay for a new one. Don't worry about it. After that, little time skip. You're riding him. And he's leaning him against the headboard, cigarette in mouth, just smoking it, watching you. Just smoking it and watching you, right? And as you're riding, his one hand is holding your hip and the other one's just like focused on smoking, but also watching you. Like, really, his eyes are so hooded and low. He's occasionally groaning and he's like, that's my good girl. That's my good girl. And then with that hand he was holding on your hip, y'all, I'm blushing so hard, y'all. With that hand he had on your hip, there was a bee. I have so much bees over here, y'all. Anyways, and a bird. Okay, I'm gonna back up. With that same hand, he grabs the back of your head, grips your hair, right? And then as he's gripping the back of your head, he's telling you to ride him harder. He's like, harder, harder. That's it. Oh, yes! And then y'all both finish. Gives you like a good smack on your ass. And then you get off of him and stuff. And before you can even get up to go, like, clean yourself, even though he would never, like, have you do that, he stops you. He taps the ash of his cigarette on the tray. And then he comes back. He wipes you down. He wipes himself down. He throws the towel in the hamper. He gets in bed with you. He turns on a movie. And then after that, you're like, hey, I'm kind of hungry. He said, oh, how could I forget? He goes and gets you a good meal, and y'all eat together in bed. Y'all fall asleep. And yeah, and the next morning, you're like, what was all that about? Like, you were an animal last night. You were an animal. He was like, I was. You're the one, you know what I'm saying? Ride me like a bug of Bronco. Anyways, you asked him like, hey, you know, what was going on last? I didn't like the way that guy was looking at you, but you proved to me that you still belong to me. That's all that matters. So yes. She was so underrated too, because I just feel like he needed more screen time. Like, we only had about like a minute, maybe a minute of screen time with him. But yes. Okay, I'm gonna go. All right, bye. Okay, why are you still here? There's nothing else. Why you go? Okay, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. See y'all. Okay, bye. Jelous Jjk rumor, guys. I know some of y'all might have seen this video already, but I'm going to be switching up a lot of things because TikTok was muting my video because I said a lot of words they didn't like. So we're going to try to keep it, you know what I'm saying? Okay. You and Higuruma host a party. You and him are sitting down on the couch enjoying the party. Everybody's enjoying their time. And then one of his clients comes up and he's like, you know, this is a great party, man. Thanks for inviting us, yeah. And then he looks at you and he's like, and then you're like, because you recognize him and he recognizes you. Oh, shit. Hey, so that's an old fling. That's just so happens to be Higuruma's client and friend of many years. Y'all, this is a slippery slope. This is a predicament if I've ever seen one. So, Higuruma's kind of looking in between you two and he's kind of confused. The guy just like, sorry, wow. Actually, it's been so long. And then Higuruma's like, no. Y'all know each other? Well, it was a while ago. It was a while ago in college. You're like, yeah, he was an old friend. He's like, old friend, right. Let me talk to you for a second. So you go over with Higuruma over to a corner and stuff, you know, a quiet place. And he's like, I'm shutting down the party. And you're like, why? He's like, I'm shutting down the party. Everybody's going home. And then before you could even respond, he goes out into the living room. Guys, I'm so sorry, but we're going to closing down the party. We're going to be shutting everything down. I'm so sorry again. I need to talk to my wife, right? They're married. Everybody's like, oh, okay, we'll go. Like, nobody really wants to leave. But they go anyway, of course. But before that one guy leaves, he puts his hand on his shoulder, right? Puts his hand on his shoulder. And he whispers something and you don't hear it. What he said to the guy was, I'll be seeing you very soon. And I hope you have a good legal team. The guy's like, legal team? Legal team? What did I do? Legal team? Let me calm down. Oh, so I'm a little stuffed up. These allergies are kicking my fucking ass today. Anyway, once that door closes, he starts taking off his tie. And I'm talking about he's doing one of these. Like he's trying to take that. Y'all see my gripping? You see me gripping this? You see me gripping it? Yeah. He's taking off the tie. And you're like, whoa, baby, like, relax. He's like, I can't. Take off your clothes. Say you swear. Say you swear. Oh, you don't have to be told twice, y'all. You don't have to be told twice. You start stripping off your clothes, and he's watching you strip off your clothes. He's unbuttoning his shirt. He's unbuttoning the shirt, right? And then you're just you're just taking everything off. Soon y'all booty butt naked. Right. You're now on the couch after a deep makeout session. He's laying on his back. And you have your hands on the armrest of the couch. You're bent over on top of his face. On top of his face, guys. And you're riding that nose bump like there's no tomorrow, y'all. You are riding that nose bump like there's no tomorrow. And there's just so much fervor and need the way he's eating it. Oh shit! Y'all, I be getting so giddy and I'm be the one to talk about it. I be the one talking about these. Like, oh my god, I really tickle myself. I wish somebody would come and tickle me. Preferably true from Sukuna. Anyways. Nothing. No, oh, he's also gonna be getting done, I think, today. Anyway, a little preview for you. After a while, he gets done. You're finished. He waits until you're finished. He gives you a kiss on the mound. On the poochie, right. And, he cleans you up with a warm rag and he feeds you your favorite food and he makes sure he's like asking a lot, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Did I do too much? You're like, no, you didn't. He's like, okay, good. He kisses you on the forehead and then on your nose. And then y'all two lay on the couch. Y'all just bask in each other's presence. Like, no words being said, just basking in each other's presence. And then y'all go and take a bath together. And you sit in his lap while he bathes you, washes your back, washes your hair, gives you a massage on your neck. Yeah, there you guys go. Thank you. All right, guys. See y'all. I'm going to try not to bite my walls when I talk about Jelous Jjk, but we'll see. Okay, we good. Y'all go out to a party. Y'all having a great time. You went to your dancing. You're grinding on him. He's just holding you from the bag, watching you grind on him, right? And one of his old friends come up. And he's checking you out. He's like, damn, I know you got one of these. Okay, I see you, Toj. Nigga, what? He ain't gonna say it. But I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Him and Suka, they just be, okay. Fuck you just say about her? Oh, no, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just joking. But, she looked good. You know what I'm saying? Congrats. Nah, take this shit outside. Take this shit outside. Y'all, it's throbbing again. God damn. I'm talking about he drags this man outside. And all you hear is just skin connecting to skin. They are duking it out. He's obviously winning, but he's duking it out. Motherfucker, don't you ever talk to her like that again, nigga? And you're like, Toji, stop. Like, we go, like, let's go. Like, what are you doing? He's like, nah, fuck him. So you gotta pulling him off, right? He's panting. He's all sweaty and stuff. His shirt a little ripped. He look good as fuck. He's like, yeah, let's go. I got something for you. When we get home. What I do? So y'all go home, right? Y'all go home in this little hoopty, whatever. The engine clinking a little bit, but nothing to worry about for real. Y'all finally get to the townhouse, right? Finally get to the townhouse. He drags you inside, right? He picks you up, throws you over his shoulder, right? And then he just tosses you in the bed. Boom, just tosses you. Shit, fuck, oh God. Yes, yeah! Like, please, like, do it, yeah! I'm sorry. It was either this one chewing on the walls, guys, okay? So he strips off his shirt. And then he does that, like, y'all know when men would do that little cross takeoff? That's what he does, yeah! He shoves his pants down, and then he just takes your shit off. He doesn't even take your shirt off. He just takes the pants off. He pins your arms with one hand. Ooh! And he spreads your legs with the other. Oh! He lines himself up. Oh, shit! And y'all, it's just... I'm talking right of applause in that bit. He's grunting and groaning. He grips the back of your hair, lets your hands go, grips the back of your hair, and then grips your side. He's just going, right? And he's sweating, so his hair's sticking to his forehead, and he's grunting and groaning in your ear. And when he has your hair like this, he's tightening his hand with your hair in it. And then he starts going harder. Because you're whining, you're crying, you're begging, and your hands are free now, so you're gripping his back, and he's just like, ah! I'm not trying to get a noise complaint, yo. He's like, yeah, just hold me, baby, just hold me. There we go, pretty girl, yeah! He's just like, there we go, pretty girl, just hold me. It's almost done. You're almost done. You got it, good girl. Ah! He's like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You're mine. You're mine, only mine. You're never gonna let somebody talk about you like that. Not in front of me. And then finally, he thrusts one more time. He finishes. And then you don't yet. So then he uses his thumb. He uses his thumb to finish you off. And then he kisses on your neck and your lips and stuff. And he wipes your forehead and your tears. And then he lets go of you. And then he goes into the bathroom butt naked. Ass is jiggling. Okay, the ass part wasn't necessary, but it kind of was. And he comes back in and he wipes you down with warm cloth. He gets you some Gatorade and a snack. Then he puts on the TV and snuggles up next to you. Then he holds you beside him with your head on his chest. And then he's just rubbing your hair, rubbing your arm, rubbing your side. Yeah. Jelous true form Sukuna, guys. Now, I am going to try to contain myself because the love and devotion I have for this man is astronomical and huge. Excuse me. Get to it, shall we? Y'all head to a festival. You're looking around, you're smelling the food, you're hearing kids play, everything is going fine. He's kind of content, a little irritated. Everybody's cowering in fear, but staying clear of y'all respectively because, you know, you got this. How tall is he? Like 9 feet or something like that? You know, they got a right to be backing up. I would too. Shit. Your big ass. Large and in fucking charge. Okay, I'm sorry. No, because I didn't mean to talk to him like that. Okay, guys. Okay. Anyway, guys, you know, you veer off, but you're in, like, eye range of him. He, like, allows you to go off whatever, and he sits down on, like, this throne that they already have for him, right? So he's just looking around. And he notices a man talking to you. Now, this poor soul, as you're talking to him, you know, you feel something warm go across your face. Everyone starts screaming, and everything goes dead silent. And you didn't have time to process it. But this man was just cleaved and dismantled in front of you. And Sukuna is standing in front of you, looking down at the man. And then he looks up, and then he turns around and looks at you. Hey, so I can't breathe. I'm going to throw up my motherfucking mouth. And so all the ramen that I just ate with all the goddamn meat is about to come up. I'm about to upchuck everywhere. So you're just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He doesn't say anything. After a little while, and then he looks at you a little bit more, and he kind of like squints his eyes a little bit, and then he wipes the blood off your cheek and does this, and then he's like, "We're going home, woman. We're going home. But we're going home. But I need to repeat myself. No, actually, you don't. Actually, hey, so you don't. Totally fine. You just kill somebody in front of you. Sure. Y'all get home. Y'all. He throws you over his shoulder. He carries you to the bed. Before you can even strip your stuff off, he's butterball naked. I'm talking about his robes just fall to the ground, pants gone. Oh! Double schlongs just schlonging. Just chilling right there. Not even chilling, they're throbbing, and so am I. And then he lays on his back. Well, actually, yes, he does. He lays on his back, and his stomach mouth grins. His stomach mouth grins so big, and it licks its lips. And he looks at you expectantly. And you're about to take off your kimono. He's like, no, leave it on. I like that one on you. I'm gonna rip it off myself later. Hey, so you don't have to tell me but twice. So then he helps you scoot up a little bit. He grabs you with his lower arms, and he has his upper arms with his hands behind his back, like hands behind his head like this, and he has his bottom ones like holding your hips, and he's dragging you up to the stomach mouth, and you start riding his stomach mouth, and he's helping you a little bit, but he's watching you in content. He's not groaning, grunting, nothing. He's watching you with a slight the slightest. And then he's telling you can do it. You can take your king. You can take me. You always do. Like, that's my woman. He's just praising you. Oh! Then after y'all are done, after you're panting, you're kind of like, I'm done, you know, I'm out for the count, girl. I'm out for the count. And so you're like, he looks at you and he's like, oh, you think, no, you're done. I'm not. So then he puts you in a goddamn mating press. He's holding the back of your thighs, the lower back of your thighs, with his bottom arms, and he has his upper right arm on the side of your neck, gripping it, and the other one holding your hands, and he's just mink. Oh, I can't, y'all. Oh my God. And then you're crying at this point. He's licking your tears. I'm talking about straight up, like he's like licking your tears. He chuckles a little bit in your neck, just praising you and degrading you. Then after he thrusts one more time and he finishes, and then he whispers in your ear, thank you for giving me an heir. You'll be a great wife. You'll be a great mother. Huh? Hey, so I don't even want kids, but for him, how much you want? You want a whole team? Like, what are we doing? And then afterwards, he has the maids come and clean you up while he gets the bath ready. And you guys soak in the big old tub. Hot water and steam. And bubbles and lavender. And I wish I had him, Jesus. Anyways, yes, true from Sukuna. I need him so bad, it's not even funny. Like, oh my God, what the fuck? Enjoy. But what if I told you that Nanami would put you in a bondage position? he would use that tie as bondage for you, as well as other ties. Anyways, him as a jealous man, you're talking to your coworker. He notices, but you don't notice him notice what you're doing. Everything's fine. You're walking out the building. He meets you outside. Jaw already clenching. He look good as fuck doing it too. He look good as fuck. He's standing there waiting for you. Foot just tapping on the concrete. Leaning up against the car, just waiting for you to come. And he says, who are we talking to? What? What do you mean? I was just talking to my coworker. Right. And the last time I checked, I don't know who your coworker is, so I'm gonna ask you again. Who are you talking to? How do you know him? Your heart starts to race a little bit. He got some dominance in his shit. Like, okay, let your nuts hang, nigga. Let them bitches hang. And you're like, you know, baby, you right. I shouldn't have talked to him. I should have, you know what I'm saying, just kept walking. Get in the car. What? Don't make me repeat myself twice. Get in the car. Okay, daddy, like you don't gotta ask me but twice. Like, wait, you know, once actually. So you get your ass in that car. And the ride is so quiet. You can hear a motherfucking pin drop in that bitch. They're just looking ahead just like this. He's gripping the fuck out the steering wheel. I'm talking about the veins are just popping through the forearms. He has his sleeves rolled up to his elbows. He's white knuckling it down the road, just down the highway, doing a goddamn 95 and a 70. I don't know if there's a 70 in the highway. Anyway, that nigga's speeding. As he's white knuckling it, y'all finally get home. He opens the door for you, but it's aggressive. It's not like a gentlemanly. It's more like, get your ass out this fucking car. Oh, okay. You get your ass out that fucking car. He slams the door. He takes you by the wrist, firmly, but still a little gentle, you know what I'm saying? He still got that little gentleness to him. And he takes you up in that fucking penthouse. And baby, ooh. He tells you to automatic strip. You're lying. You're playing. Like, what do you mean strip? Like I said before, don't make me repeat myself twice. Right. Of course. No, like, you're so right. So you strip off your clothes and you're just left in your bra and your underwear. And then he's analyzing you, looking you up and down. Then he starts taking off his tie. Sit up against the headboard. Oh? Well, this is new. Sit up against the headboard. Got you. You sit up against the headboard. He says, put your hands up near the posts. Ah! Okay. You put your hands up near the posts. And he ties his ties. He grabs one, the one he was wearing, ties it around your left hand. Grabs the other one, ties it around your right. He makes sure that bitch is secured and you can't move. Then he goes to your fucking legs. And he ties them bitches down to the fucking the foot posts. Now you are laying with your arms up and your back. You're just on your back. Legs spread. You're just spread eagle. And then he crawls. And he gets between your legs and he rips off your underwear. He just shoves them bitches down and also shoves them in his pocket for later, of course, to sniff on. I wouldn't mind, actually. You know, some time passes and y'all are both booty butt naked. And he uses another tie as a gag. Places a sock in your mouth and puts a tie around it. And when I tell you the headboard is just slamming against the wall, your neighbors could probably hear it. I bet the neighbors know my name. Okay, I'll stop. He's grunting in your ear, telling you to never do that again. He hates being like this to you, but it's the only way that you'll listen. Yes! Baby, you're crying at this point. I'm talking about tears. He shushes you and starts wiping your tears, and he just keeps going harder, telling you it's going to be okay, and that you made him do this. There was no other choice. He starts kissing your cheeks and nipping at your neck, and he's just holding your waist as he just pounded the shit out of you. And then after y'all are finished, he unties you, kisses your wrists and your ankles, and ties the gag and gives you a kiss on the lips. Oh, Jesus Christ, yes. Oh my fucking God, yes. Tells you how much he loves you, that what he did was necessary, to never talk to that man again or else. You don't want to know what else is, but you have an idea of what it might be. And after that, he gives you the most beautiful aftercare. Of course, I mean, he's Nanami, duh. He makes you steak. Actually, steak fajitas. Yeah, steak fajitas. Wine, and maybe you're sore. So he brings you the plate to you, and he feeds you, and y'all snuggle, and then y'all go to bed. And you never talk to that coworker again. And then later on, you find out that same coworker was fired. Oh, and you don't even pry because you already know what happened. Okay, guys. Sukuna being jealous. Sukuna being jealous, y'all, please. If he sees you being jealous, if he sees you with another man, right? Y'all are talking, chit-chatting. It's just the old friend. It's just the old friend. You're going to feel a presence behind you. And you already know who that big dick man is. It's Sukuna. He's going to grip your forearm, right? He's going to grip it really hard. And his nails are digging into your forearm. He's going to yank you away to, like, the car. He's going to shove you in the back seat, right? Grip the back of your head and just start kissing you really hard. I'm talking teeth. I'm talking lip. I'm talking biting and slurping and sucking it. I'm talking about the whole shebang. And you can't even talk. You can't even get no words out right now because he's just doing so much. Babe, stop. Like, what are you doing? You know exactly what I'm doing. And he growls it in your ear. And then he starts stripping off your shirt and your pants. He's tugging the pants on. Matter of fact, and then he rips the panties. He rips a hole in the center of the panties to get to the coochie. He starts unbuckling his belt. He got a big old belt buckle. That bitch is just jangling when he opening that bitch. Goddamn. And he gets it open. And he puts his hand. Ooh. Girl, you already know what time it is. So, girl, you spread them legs just a little bit more. And he pushes them bitches up to your shoulder. To your shoulders. And the whole car just starts jostling, bitch. And it's just bang, bang, bang. And you're just like puffing. Well, you're just like puffing. Like, you're just puffing moans out. And you're putting your hands on his chest. And he's just not stopping, girl. He bites your neck real hard. And he's gripping your hips. And he's just going to town, girl. And you're grabbing the back of his nape. Just holding that bitch. He ride that bitch out. Oh, shit. I'm getting, yeah. Oh, I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? It got a little heartbeat. I ain't gonna lie. And then when he's finished, he cleans you up a little bit. He sticks the drawers back in his back pocket. He said, the next time I see you with any other nigga, even though Sukuna ain't supposed to be saying that, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Fuck around and go to jail. He's dead ass serious when he says that too. About a week later, you find out that the same man you were talking to just got jumped. And when you bring it to Sukuna, he's just like, I don't know what happened, but you knew exactly what happened. Okay, guys, okay.